desk asks me if I've ever been to one of these things, and I say, what, are you kidding me? I've been to more medical conventions than a diabetic hooker. Oh, first time the hotel's on the water, though. Not exactly hunky-dory. I don't swim so good. Lucky for me, I come up with a couple of built-in flotation devices. New and improved. I got them done for the convention last year at Yellowstone. Showed them off to a couple of businessmen just like yourselves. I'm guessing Old Faithful was shooting straight up that afternoon.
Darling, I'm not sure these gentlemen are interested in your story.
Of course not. They're looking down like that because the necks are stiff. Like he never likes to show off his new car. And these things cost twice as much.
Oh, look. Oh, aren't those the new colostomy bags?
Sweetheart, I'm talking here. Gets his pants in a bunch like this at home, too. Oh, God. It's fine if I go window shopping because I don't buy nothing, right? But just try and let the Thursday night poker gang next door take a look at me through the bedroom window.
Yeah, the woman gives new meaning to the phrase neighborhood watch program, if you know.
He's a stitch. Honey, we gotta make a pit stop. It's a toss-up right now. What'll spring a leak first, one of those boats or my bladder?
Okay, bye-bye. God bless, fellas. What was that?
What was what?
That voice, that woman.
What, you didn't like it?
Are you kidding? If there's any more ham in that performance, it would oink.
I beg your pardon?
You're supposed to be undercover, as in understated, under the radar.
Underappreciated?
You're being too loud. You're calling too much attention to yourself.
It was your idea.
Oh, it was my idea?
I just said that.
I know you just said that.
So why are you saying it?
I'm repeating it because I couldn't believe it.
You're repeating it because you couldn't believe it?
Cassie.
What? I was repeating because I couldn't believe it.
Just answer my question.
You didn't ask a question.
Yes, I did. My question was implied. How is it my idea? How was I responsible? How could it possibly come from me?
You had 3 questions.
Cassie.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you know what? You're doing this on purpose. You know I had the bacon cheeseburger for lunch. You know how easily that comes up on me.
Oh, you read me like a book.
Well, I like light reading.
Well, I prefer the light bench of a late-night TV show.
Pretty much do it?
As far as I can take it.
Thank you. So now you'll tell me how this was my idea.
Look, you said the woman we were going after was, quote, brash body and bigger than life. I figured if we were getting a room next to her so we could bond, it'd be helpful to be as much like her as possible.
I see. Oh, in that case, regarding our roles, maybe we should just be wacky siblings.
And we'll still be married?
In certain parts of Kentucky and West Virginia. And for anyone from those lovely states who might have overheard, I was, of course, making a joke.
Hi there! Can I sign you both up now for the Skin Graft Symposium? Is there a good speaker? Because we wouldn't enjoy it otherwise.
Jeffrey Teitelbaum's scheduled speaker called to cancel because the oil he uses to treat his third-degree burns actually ignited after being exposed to his 8-year-old child's lava lamp.
May I be of any assistance to the two of you?
Thank you. I think we're quite able to handle this one ourselves.
No need. I see her.
There she is, Natalie Red, notorious international contraband smuggler.
She gets 3 adjectives.
I knew someone with 7 ones. Transsexual Asian American bug spray tester with 1 eye, a gum disease, and a history of agoraphobia.
Lucky guy. 'Cause, 7 is a lot.
All we know is she broke into a top-secret medical research facility 2 weeks ago, but a mysterious fire turned the building to rubble that same night, and we have no idea what she stole.
We were thinking she's here this week to steal something else, possibly something she couldn't get at the facility.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I just said that.
I know you just said that.
Then why did you say it?
Just repeating it for extra emphasis.
Repeating it for extra... Never mind. Just keep your eyes peeled. We want to know why she's here and what she stole.
Oh, my God. I know that guy.
From where?
He was a groom at a wedding I went to.
Whose wedding?
Mine.
There are 3 career criminals with 1 shot at freedom. Now they're working for the feds who put them away. These are the women of She Spies. Bad girls gone good.
No. I'm saying I had a wedding.
Studies have shown that a high percentage of weddings actually end in marriage.
Followed by 6.2 years of romantic bliss, 3.8 years of downward spiral toward divorce, and the rest of your life talking about it with your best friends.
Sorry, it's just not one of the stories you enjoy retelling. But I'll try.
What's going on?
It's a flashback. If we were on TV, there'd be those fuzzy little edges all around the picture.
Wow. It's almost like we were there.
Did you have doves at your wedding?
No.
I love doves. I want doves at my wedding. But if my Uncle Henry sees a dove, he can't stop screaming.
So, anyway, Philip was a guy I was running a con on. He was a rich investment banker. But the more I got to know him, the more I saw how honest, how considerate, how unselfish he was.
You started wondering if he was really an investment banker.
I started falling in love.
Excuse me. Is there some particular reason I'm the minister?
I'm not sure. Maybe subconsciously I view you as a chaste authority figure.
Ah, just what every man wants to hear. Dearly beloved.
Senator McBain, Federal Relations, you're under arrest.
Hey, what are you doing? Wait a minute. She hasn't done anything.
Philip, I'm so sorry. I should have told you.
On what?
I'm sorry.
Just a minute. Come on, let's go.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that
You were a wild and carefree girl living on the edge, till Philip came along as another in a long line of wealthy targets for your scams. But when you tried to steal something from him, he stole something from you instead. Your heart.
okay.
And now, an unexpected twist of fate having brought you back together, you're awash in memories of the most painful day of your life. A day that represents to you the very pinnacle of agonizing emotional torture.
That's a tad overstated.
Devastated and disoriented, you lose yourself in thoughts about that day, hoping beyond hope that in retrospect, it won't seem so horrible.
Diddy, I'm fine. Thank you. It's just that I lied to him. I was going to marry him while I was pretending to be someone else. And now I finally see him again. I finally get a chance to make things right. And what am I going to do? Slap a pair of handcuffs on his current girlfriend and take her away from him, too? How much pain does this man have to endure from me?
Cassie, forgive me, but if your involvement with Philip might in any way compromise the mission...
It won't. It's fine. I mean, it's not like I'm still in love with him, right?
Pardon me. Where would I find the sales booth? And when you answer, could you please speak into my left ear? This one's plastic. I lost the original in a freak septic tank explosion.
It's right over there.
Ah, thank you. Murray Fishman. I sell ad space in medical trade publications. I'd ask you out, but you know me now. Bye.
Any sign of Natalie?
Receding hairline, pretend dear?
No.
And I guess not. But I did manage to sign you up for a few seminars. Metal bedpans, friend or foe.
First 2 Rosie's take 1 home free. See, because it's like, ooh, that's so exciting. But it isn't. The bedpan. I mean, that's the part to me that seemed kind of, you know, funny.
Yeah, it certainly was. So, any luck hacking into the hotel computer?
Any luck hacking into the hotel computer?
What?
Yes, I have. I found Natalie's room number and I put you and Cassie next to her. I also got us coupons for the waffle breakfast, and I had all our bath tissues upgraded by 1 ply.
How, thorough.
You know, Natalie actually seems kind of nice. But it's because she and Philip are so happy.
What's not to be happy about with him on your pillow? She said, momentarily forgetting it's her friend's ex-fiancé.
You can say it. He's gorgeous.
Those eyes.
Cheekbones.
Not to mention the incredibly symmetrical proportion of shoulders to torso to buttocks. I'm sorry, was that out loud?
It's okay. It's perfectly all right for a man to compliment another man, especially when he's that beautiful.
Tell me about it. Could you imagine losing him at the altar?
That hair.
That sexy walk.
That confident stride.
I'm on the line, you know.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, sorry.
Sheesh.
There she is. She's coming out to the gazebo bar.
Keep an eye on her. Cassie? Time to introduce yourself.
Okay, I'll clean up. I'll meet you out there.
Cassie, you at your wedding again?
We spent a few days at a beach hotel a week before the wedding. I was just remembering how different things were then.
Dee Dee, we need a little alone time with Natalie.
Okie dokie. Hi there. Sorry to interrupt. Mr. Ascot, there was a little mix-up at check-in. It looks like you were never registered. If I could just get you to come with me for a few minutes.
Yeah, pleasure.
I'll bring him right back. Unless he isn't registered. In which case he'll be stripped and tortured. Or maybe just stripped, depending on my mood. And then, you know, I'd call you. Let's go this way.
My salivary glands are squirting. There's martinis in the air.
Maybe you could lower your voice just a skosh, sweetheart.
Maybe. It could go either way. He's still a little cranky since last week when I had his car towed. What did he expect? I couldn't just leave it there in that nice family's living room. Gloria Kent. This is my husband, Orville. Orville Kent. Okay. That just about says it all, really.
Natalie, call me Red.
No, you call me Red. What? I've been here 30 seconds and haven't offered to buy you a cocktail. Who you gotta arm wrestle to get a drink around here?
While you fill out your forms, let me update you on a few of the convention activities. Avoid the prosthetic limb symposium. Earl Schoenstein, the keynote speaker, won't be able to make it. He fell down while strapping on his artificial leg, breaking his real leg in 7 places. And if you sign up for the raffle, you get a chance at a state-of-the-art wheelie walker or a year's supply of Nitro-Cool anti-itch creams. They're very effective. Or so I hear. By the way, the hotel offers a dazzling array of cuticle care products. I've always thought a better term for men's cuticles would be manacles. But I guess that's already taken by Chains, isn't it? Chains has dibs on manacles.
Well, I think that's everything.
Oh, nope, not quite. Your list of personal preferences. Let's start with the toilet. Your sanitary strip, do you prefer aqua or taupe?
So the ball and chain here is in orthopedics. What do you do?
Pharmaceutical sales.
Pharmaceuticals? I use those. If you're like me, you wouldn't trade your job for anything. Like once I had herpes, well, I absolutely refused to give up my job as a swimming instructor.
Well, good for you.
If you'll excuse me, I had that nasal spray demonstration. If you need me after that, I'll be somewhere completely unreachable.
Orville. Always imagined I'd marry a man for the bulge in his pants. Who would have guessed it'd be the one in his back pocket? So anyways, any particular kind of thing you're looking for while you're here?
Well, this and that. I got my eye on a couple of items.
Me too.
You know, you remind me a little bit of me in my former life.
Former life?
Yeah. A few things have happened the last couple of months, and let's just say I've calmed down quite a bit.
Is that the look of love?
Yeah. He's here with me. It's our first trip. He's been a little careful, though, because he was hurt by somebody pretty badly, so it's been kind of hard for him to just jump right back in.
I'm sorry.
No, it's a good thing. I'm glad it happened. If she hadn't callously torn out his heart, I never would have met him.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
So what's his name?
Philip.
Philip. Philip?
Cassie?
Cassie.
Gloria.
Gloria?
Philip.
Natalie?
Well, I guess we'll be moving on to words that aren't names now, huh? Cassie, Gloria, names are like diets. I try a new one every January. So what a surprise. Yeah, my husband and I met Philip 2 years ago at a fondue party. Could I steal him for a sec? Orville will just be thrilled.
No problem. I need to run inside for a minute anyway.
Help me out here. I don't know what to say first.
Maybe I'm sorry.
I am sorry, Philip. I'm so sorry.
Really? Well, you sorry you were a criminal who tricked one of your cons into marrying him, or sorry you were arrested at your own wedding?
Boy, so many choices. Look, I wasn't tricking you into marrying me. And what I'm most sorry about is that I hurt you.
What is this, Cassie? What are you doing here? The accent, talking to Natalie. What happened? You got out of jail and you decided that you hadn't done enough damage? What is this, another job? And what the hell's going on?
Wait. Natalie's a thief.
Really? Well, it's been a while since I've been seduced by a criminal. I hope I'm not rusty.
I'm serious, Philip. She's been a thief for a long time, and now she's stolen something from the government.
Yeah, and how do you know?
How do I know?
How do you know?
I don't know how I know. I just know, you know?
No, I don't know. That's why I want to know how you know.
You want me to know how I know?
Cassie, you're stalling.
I know.
Look, you can't just appear out of thin air and accuse somebody of being a thief. I want you to tell me how you know.
You want me to
Cassie.
Okay, fine. But this is between you and me, Philip. I'm not supposed to tell anyone this. I'm a spy. I work for a secret government organization, and her assignment is to find out what Natalie stole and arrest her.
Still enjoying your mimosas, I see.
Look, I'm telling you the truth. Okay, they took me out of prison and put me to work. I catch criminals now. Sort of using my powers for good instead of evil.
Look, this has been a real treat. And we really must do it again sometime. But for right now, I'm gonna get back to my girlfriend, confident that things couldn't go any worse than they did during my last big romance. You know, when I had to help the valet parkers at our wedding because the guests couldn't get around the police cars. Just tell me the truth. You still want it?
Doesn't appear that way, does it?
I couldn't stay with Philip any longer. He was getting suspicious.
He saw Cassie, they talked, but I don't know what she said or where she went afterwards.
You don't think she told him, do you?
I don't know. She might think warning him about Natalie now would be like pulling the Band-Aid off quickly, whereas letting him find out later would be like letting, you know, the Band-Aid stay on the arm until later. Oh, you know, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, listen, we have to keep Natalie in our sights. Shane's breaking into her room. See whatever she stole is in there. And she's taking her sweet time about it.
If you want a faster female ex-con turned government spy lock picker, try the elevators. I'm in.
Hey there, ho there. No need to be on your knees. I'm just a salesman, remember? I'm just kidding about that. Kind of known around the office for my irreverent sense of humor. So what are you doing on your knees?
Oh, well, shh. Don't tell anyone. It's a surprise. The convention staff is slipping free brochures under selected doors, and this one was on the digestive tract.
Here's what I know about the digestive tract. A semicolon is not a small intestine. Well, my room's right over there. If you need me for anything, I'll be surprised. Yeah.
Yeah. If I were stolen, I might hide in a case like that. How's my time frame, Jack?
Philip and Natalie look like they're leaving, so Dee Dee's creating a diversion.
Oh my God!
It's getting a bit testy down here.
You might want to hurry. Get your hand off me.
You okay?
It's nothing. I'm just a little out of breath. Would you mind if we went back to the hotel just to rest for a little while?
No, it's fine.
Shane, Natalie's coming back. Get out of her room.
Okay, just so it isn't a total waste, I'm taking one of her little soaps.
I talk to myself, too, sometimes. Like just a minute ago, I was saying to myself, I hope the pretty lady does what I ask.
A gun, Murray? I believe that's shorthand for too stupid and cowardly to solve a problem on my own.
Don't resist. Okay, I don't do well with a lot of excitement. I have a spastic pyloric orifice.
And I thought it was a Smith & Wesson.
I want what's in that briefcase. I want you to keep trying to unlock it.
She's on her way back.
Then you best hurry.
I liked you better when you were a salesman. And I didn't like you then either.
I am a salesman. That's the whole point. I could have been middle management. I could have had my own line of retail dental accessories. But no, Brad Northrup gets promoted. And I'm stuck breaking into hotel rooms for a living.
So you work for someone else? It's okay, I'm never too busy to talk hopes and dreams with a flunky.
I had a feeling I would run into you again.
Stay away from Philip.
I thought that was more than a friend of a friend in that look.
I don't want you holding him. I don't want you kissing him. I don't want you anywhere near him. Do you understand?
Not completely. I could have sworn that was up to us.
Look, Philip's had his heart broken before by women pretending to be someone they're not. And you're not a drug rep from a pharmaceutical company.
Like you're not from New Jersey. Look, whatever you think that you know, or whoever you are, this is very real for me. I plan to start a new life with...
Are you okay?
Fine. Just need to lie down. Don't ruin this. Please.
What is that smell?
Oh, that must be my deodorant. Battle Musk.
Boy, I bet that's a hit with the ladies.
Hey, I do okay. Truth is, someone's always asking me to get married. Of course, it's my mother.
Hey! I was helping you up.
Courtesy is the Achilles heel of the noble. I always wanted to say a cool line after a fight. Well, sorry to steal and run. Didi.
I just talked to Shane. Some guy just handcuffed her to Natalie's bed, and now Natalie's asleep on top of it. Guy stole a battery pack from her room. Some salesman said his name's Murray Fishman.
Plastic air about yay high?
Yeah.
We met earlier.
His deodorant is Battle Musk.
Wait a minute, what's this?
Why are he and Philip talking?
I don't know. Listen, Shane's stuck. We can't do anything for her.
Thanks, Jack.
Oh, is there some way to turn these things off? Look, I noticed on the registry, Philip has his own room. You have to get in there, see what you can find. I'll have Mary picked up if he tries to leave the hotel.
All right.
Jack, I have to tell you something.
Where have you been?
That's what I have to tell you. I told Philip I'm a government spy. And I told Natalie to stay away from him.
Does she know who we are?
I don't think so.
You may have endangered your friends and compromised a mission. I'm taking you off the case. I think it's best if you go up to the room until this is over.
Jack. You know why Philip has his own room? He has a whole photo album filled with pictures of women who've gone to prison. Oh my gosh. Philip's in all the pictures. Philip captured these women for a minute. He's a bounty hunter. Like, I mean... Cassie. It's Cassie, Jack. He's the one that turned her in.
One hand, thanks for helping. But on the other hand, it's 3:30. You know I like to nap till 5.
We have a problem.
What kind of problem?
The kind you wish you would have slept through. Shane, Philip is a bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter? As in takes money to turn in criminals, bounty hunter?
Yes. You know what that means?
He could have afforded a suite.
It means Cassie was just a bounty for him. It means the whole thing, the romance, the wedding, all of it was just a scam. It means he never really loved her.
Oh, this isn't good. I'm not sure we should even tell her.
I know. If we don't tell her, she can at least hold on to the fantasy that he loved her.
But if we tell her, then she might not feel bad about breaking his heart because she didn't really break it at all.
Then again, if we tell her, she'll have to live with the fact they never really wanted to marry her.
But if we don't tell her, then she'll have to live with a lie. You think we're going to solve this in the next 5 minutes?
Probably not.
I get something to eat.
Okay.
I know you want to tell me something, but you can't. That doesn't matter. I trust my feelings. And trust is all we really need.
I seem to be the only one without a cool door unlocking device. So, how you doing?
Fine. Getting to the staring at the wall on a stupor stage. It's a little dull, but it's good for conserving energy.
That's not a bad idea. You'll need the strength for the flailing at nothing in particular stage. Listen, Cassie, I'm sorry if this seems harsh.
Sending me to my room without my supper. I deserved worse. I jeopardized the whole mission. Shane and Dee Dee. I wasn't ready to see him. With another woman especially. Someone who was going to hurt him the way that I did. I was going to marry him, Jack.
Well, if it's any consolation, you got to spend a couple hours married to me. Look, Cassie, about the case. We caught this guy, a salesman. He stole a battery pack from Natalie's room, tried to leave the hotel. He's in custody now, but the thing is, I was keeping an eye on Philip before we went into a conference, and the salesman gave him the battery pack.
No!
What happened? Are you okay?
Somebody broke in and they took it. I have to get it back. I have to.
Oh, okay, it's all right. We can help you.
No, you don't understand. I need it. It's a belt with a battery on it. It's a recharging pack.
What's your recharge?
My heart. It's an artificial heart. An experimental model. I have to charge it twice a day, and if I don't charge it within an hour, I'll die.
Any sign of Philip?
We can't find him. What's going on? The belt that was stolen from Natalie's room is a battery pack. She has an artificial heart. She needs to get the pack back and recharge it within the hour or she'll die.
Philip has it. He took it with him when he went into his meeting. I just don't know why he has it.
I do.
You do? You do?
So do you.
You do? I do.
Cassie, we have something to tell you.
Something that's hard for us to tell you.
Something that's very hard for us to tell you.
But we think it's the right thing to do.
We think you have the right to know.
So we're just gonna go ahead and tell you.
Even though it's hard for us to tell you.
Even though it's very hard for us to tell you.
We think you have the right
I
to
get it. It's hard. Just tell me.
Cassie, Philip's a bounty hunter.
He hunts criminals. Women criminals. Looks like he gets involved with them first, and then he collects the reward. He has an album full of clippings and pictures. All the women he's had arrested. And I'm sorry, but you're in it.
Natalie's time is running out. We gotta find that belt.
She's right. Let's go.
Philip. Man after somebody's heart. I want it to be mine, Philip.
Cassie, what are you doing?
I know that I hurt you. I know that I lied to you. But I'm begging you to forgive me, Philip. I've never stopped thinking about you. Take me back. Take us back. I want things to be the way they were before.
Cassie, wait. What about Natalie?
She'll just have to be satisfied with being alive.
What the hell? Come on.
Now, Philip. Bounty hunters capture criminals. They don't steal from them.
So you know.
I know there's a woman in a hotel doctor's office right now that would have died without that belt.
Yeah, well, I could have sworn the poster said dead or alive.
Could we hurt him for you, Cass? Some kind of spinal injury? There's a pamphlet on back problems over there.
Listen, I don't want you to think that you were just some bounty. No. You were my all-time most satisfying bounty. I like to take arrogant women like you and humiliate them right before I put them away, and the more public, the better. Can you imagine how it must have felt with you? You wanted to marry me.
Did I? Or were the promises I made back then about as real as my Jersey accent? You think you're the only one who'll do anything, no matter how distasteful, for money?
No, it doesn't matter. It's history. Right now I have a thief to turn in. She stole an experimental heart. It's worth a whole lot of money to me. And it's an honest-to-God treasure buried within a chest.
Not gonna happen. You see, Murray, the ad salesman, confessed. He said the two of you spent years stealing from your victims before turning them in. Cute, isn't it? Now you get to go to jail. I'll get this one.
I wonder what line she'll use when she beats him up.
Honeymoon's over?
Too easy.
Something old, something new, something borrowed, something black and blue.
Too long.
Till death do we stay parted.
Maybe. If she says it, then kicks him in the head.
Forever hold your peace. Dee Dee and Shay will like that one.
Promise, no more taking things that don't belong to me. This sort of experience puts your priorities in order. Thank you for believing that and not arresting me.
Kind of big on second chances around here.
Though I'm sure you wouldn't mind us occasionally checking up on you, seeing if you got a donor, making sure you return that one in your chest.
Not at all.
Well, the bags, we should.
Yeah, right,
Yes.
the bags.
So, all kinds of hearts getting stolen, huh? You okay?
Yeah. You?
I was just getting to know him. You were at your wedding. I wonder if my last con worked. The one where I try to make him believe I never loved him.
There'll be somebody else. I heard you're really big on giving second chances around here.
I'll be pulling for you, too.
Thanks.
I can't wait to be a bride.